What's going on YouTube? Yamaha, welcome to the channel, and in today's episode we're working on the 2018 R1. If you guys have been watching the channel, there was an episode where we actually took the 2018 R1 to Ace Cafe and ran it on the dyno. I was not happy with the results. It came out to 150 horsepower to the wheel, and honestly, an R1 should be running 180 to about 190 horsepower with the proper components and ECU Flash. Now, I do have what's called the Dynajet Power Vision 3. It's this little handheld here. When I purchased that, I was pretty new to the R1, and I thought it actually unlocked and unrestricted the ECU, but it does not. What it does is just basically give it a good tune, so that way when you put a slip-on exhaust or maybe even a mid-pipe, the bike will run a little smoother. But I was not aware that it did not unlock the bike. So when we ran it on the dyno, that's when the gentleman there basically told me, hey man, your bike is very restricted. So with that being said, I actually reached out to Chris Moore with Chris Moore Mafia, and he told me he could definitely unlock the ECU for this bike. So what we're gonna do today is I'm actually gonna flash this back to the original stock program. I'm gonna take the ECU out, mail it to Chris Moore, and hopefully get it back sometime next week. Now, I also have a new Akrapovic GP exhaust coming in. I also have a mid-pipe coming in, and I have the Sprint air filter coming in. So with the Sprint air filter, the Akrapovic mid-pipe, with the GP Akrapovic exhaust, and with the Chris Moore Flash on the ECU, I'm hoping that this bike will end up getting anywhere from 180 to 190 horsepower to the wheels. It is very, very doable, and I'm hoping that is the case. So this is going to be a long episode, but I want you guys to stick around, stay tuned, and enjoy. If any of this content interests you, do me a huge favor. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you want, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification to be notified of all new uploads. So when I reached out to Chris, he told me I basically have to flash this back to the stock tune. Try to flash this back. It says cycle twice and wait 20 seconds in between. 1,000, 19,000, 21,000. Turn it off again. Let's do another 20 seconds. 1,000, let's cycle again. I heard it that time. All right, guys, so now we've already cycled it. She's back to the original ECU Flash or program. So now what I'm gonna do is take this off to access the ECU. All right, guys, I know it's a little dark in here, but for me, it was easier just to take off the whole side fairing because I had to access this little screw right here, and he was able to like lift it up and just take it off without removing the whole thing, but I was really worried about breaking some of the fasteners or whatever. I just removed the whole side fairing. This just kind of slides off like that. This piece pretty much comes out. Oh yeah, just slides out. All right, and there is the ECU. So I'm fixing to take this thing apart. Basically, just push these tabs in, which you can see them there, and the ECU should just pop out. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. All right, guys, here's the ECU removed. Actually, this one here, you just push this little tab and it kind of pops off, but this one here, it's like a little door. Once you push this in, this door kind of flaps backwards and it actually ejects the ECU. So now we're gonna send this off and we'll bring this video back where we left off. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so it's been about a week or so since I did the initial intro for the video. We are working on the 2018 R1. What I'm doing is a air filter upgrade, new spark plugs. We're doing the ECU Flash with Chris Moore Mafia. We're doing an Akrapovic mid-pipe, and we're doing an Akrapovic GP exhaust. With that being said, let me show you guys the parts. Here they are. We have the Akrapovic GP exhaust. We have 4 new NGK spark plugs. I got this with the muffler, but when I got the mid-pipe, they also sent me one of these. They're the exact same parts, so I'm kind of confused on that. Here is the Akrapovic mid-pipe, and here is the Sprint air filter. I gotta put that all on the bike, so what I'm gonna have to do is remove the tank, change the spark plugs, change the air filter, put that all back, go ahead and put on the exhaust. On this side, as you guys know, I need to get the OEM bracket that was here, and I'm putting on the mid-pipe. So guys, this is not going to be a step-by-step install video. I'm just gonna show you guys some highlights, little pieces here and there, and hopefully we'll take this thing to the dyno on the next video and see what the difference is. right, guys, so we're on day number 3 of this project that I'm doing. Actually, 3 days total. Today, I'm gonna take off this side fairing that's here, and I'm gonna take off the Kaufman exhaust, and I'm gonna go ahead and put on the X pipe, the Akrapovic X pipe, and the exhaust. I actually had to find my old, some old hardware off of this because I think this is going to mount like this, basically, and hold the muffler. So, I'm gonna do that now. Yeah, let's continue. Alright guys, I know it's dark, but here is the final placement of the Akrapovic exhaust. Everything is tightened down. Everything is wiped down with denatured alcohol. So that way when you turn it on, it doesn't leave your fingerprints all over the exhaust. And here's the exciting news. So I sent my ECU out to Chris Moore Mafia and talked to him about it. And it says that it was supposed to get here Monday, which is 2 days from today, because today is Friday, the 12th. I just got notification that it's actually in the mailbox. So we're gonna go get it right now. All right guys, I'm on the BMX. I love my little Sabrosa and we're riding it to the mailbox. I'm so excited because, you know, it said it was gonna get here on Monday. So my thought was, you know, put on the exhaust, do the filter and do all that stuff, have it ready for Monday. So that way Monday came, all I had to do was put in the ECU and then, you know, put my fairing back on and call it a day. But it is here, so we're gonna go pick it up. Oh, what the heck? What the heck? Well, that ain't cool. That is not cool, man. Because it said it was supposed to be delivered. Apparently it says it was delivered in my mailbox. And of course I go to my mailbox and there's no package. No key. I'm kind of nervous now. I guess I have to wait till Monday to see what the USPS guy says. To be continued. Okay guys, so let me give you the rundown of what happened. Chris Moore and their establishment sent this to the right address. Unfortunately, my postman put this ECU in someone else's mailbox. Now mind you, I have a locks, like a community mailbox system. Every address has its own box and its own lock. So when I called yesterday, I said, hey, I was supposed to have this package delivered. They show it scanned to a completely different address. I go to that address. Of course, they say, we don't have the package. We never received the package. I call back USPS. They're like, oh man, we apologize. Just call the sender and tell them to resend you another one. I said, excuse me, they are not going to send me an ECU for my vehicle. That is the ECU for my vehicle. You need to find this package no matter what it takes, or Monday, unfortunately, I will be down there in not a good mood. But thank God Almighty, the USPS delivery man was able to find my package. And honestly, it was actually in my neighbor's box. I had actually texted him. I said, hey dude, check your slot, because we share, like mine's on top, his is on the bottom. I said, check your slot to see if it's there. He didn't get a chance to check it because he was out of town. I totally understand that, but it was in his box. So either way, I probably would have found it, but it was really scary for a little bit. So I'm glad that it's here. Here it is. So I'm gonna open this up to make sure that they didn't do the old Switch-a-Roo, but I think it's here. Feels like it. The weight is right. Boom. All right, here's the letter. Bam. Fuel map optimized, O2 sensor eliminated, top speed limiter removed, timing map optimized, exhaust servo eliminated, fan temperature set to 195, rev limiter up to 14,200 RPM, all restrictions removed, pair valve delete, disabled, decel fuel MR2 cut. Boom. I already see the sticker. How about that, guys? That is pretty kick-ass. Since I watch him on YouTube all the time, it's an honor to actually have that ECU Flash by him. And this is my ECU because I did write my name on it and it is still there. And here's the little note that I left them. So guys, we are good to go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and make a coffee, install this on the bike, and we'll check it out. So I got the exhaust completely hooked up and installed. The X pipe. And basically, they're the plugs for the ECU. So let me go ahead and plug this in real quick. So it's got the Chris Moore Mafia sticker. Here's number 1. Boom. Ouch. Dang, that hurt. Ah! Don't do that. Pinch your finger behind the ECU. All right, guys, here we go. First thing to do is this: turn key on for 10 seconds. 1,000. Turn off key for 10 seconds. 1,000. Then it says start your motorcycle and let idle. Ooh, I heard something. Oh, there's the pump. I hear it. Let's see. Now it says to turn on the bike and let it idle. He did say the check engine light would come on, but that's okay. Then he says to turn it off. Wait 10 seconds. 1/1000. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't know if it's me, but the bike sounds a lot different. But remember, I'm not used to that exhaust either. That Kaufman Shorty exhaust is really loud, like overbearingly loud. Like when I would turn that thing on, this whole garage would rumble. So the Akrapovic, even though it sounds really nice, and I'm kind of used to the sound already because of the 2021 MT-09, but it has a more subtle sound and it sounds a lot cleaner. So I'm hearing a lot more of like engine noises that I'm usually not hearing because the Kaufman is so loud. But so far, I'm pretty pumped. So let me go ahead and clear that engine code and I'll be right back. All right, so I was able to clear off the code. The engine light was on, so I was able to clear that with the Power Vision 3. It has a diagnostic port where you could actually read the codes and clear them, so I did that. So now we have no check engine light on when we put on the ECU, the check engine light was on. And in the instructions, he said that's normal, so it's good to go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all this back together. I'm gonna go take the bike for a test ride, but I'm gonna put that in the next video. So guys, thanks for watching the channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the like, and we will do the ride video or the, let's say after video once I get this all buttoned up, and I'll put on the helmet with the GoPro and we'll take it off for a ride so I can share with you guys the difference. To the next one. Peace.